Aquarius, there is a lot of change that's about to be taking place. Potentially not during Cancer season, but for sure Leo season. You're getting ready, you're preparing, you're getting the foundation in place to ride the wave all the way to the finish line, okay? Welcome to your Cancer season Tarotscope. So Aquarius, when I was channeling, you were on this beautiful surfboard. It was blue and gold, and you were just getting ready, and you could feel, it's almost like you were really tuning into the energy of the water that was around you, and you knew there was going to be this massive wave, and you were getting so prepared, mind, body, and soul. But again, your intuition was so strong that you were in the right place at the right time to take advantage of this massive wave of energy that's going to lead to a lot of success. What was interesting too, when I was channeling that specific message, a card fell out, and I looked down, and exactly, not upright, not reverse, but it was the Two of Cups, just completely like a surfboard, horizontal. And so I think also noting what relationships are supporting you right now is going to be very key, because that comes up later in this reading, okay? Other channel messages for sure were your physical body with regards to nutrition. I saw a lot of cooking. I saw a lot of baking as well. For those of you who are chefs or thinking about advancing your culinary skills, especially around baking of like very commercial or very original goods like banana bread, chocolate chip cookies, oat squares. If you've been wanting to put your own spin on this or make it more vegan, gluten-free, whatever the case may be, that was definitely coming through to expand those gifts. And very fitting with Cancerian energy, with nourishment and kind of motherhood and feeding people. It's very much in line with that. But also your own body, because I think with Leo season, us having 2 full moons in Aquarius, I need you all to have the physical strength and stamina to ride that wave all the way home, to be able to have the strength to do so. So definitely, if your nutrition hasn't been as strong, and you kind of be going back and forth or just eating a lot of junk food, shifting that. And the last thing that was coming through very strongly was the image of a dog and that loyalty and companionship, and kind of going back to that Two of Cups that was just neither upright or reversed. Which relationships, friendships, and lovers are being loyal to you and which ones are not. And I feel like a lot of you are shifting relationships right now, deciding who is in your corner and who is not, and who's meant to be there. Because when you're on that surfboard, you're by yourself. There was certain energy supporting you, but you're all on your own. And so knowing which relationships are going to be there for you through thick and thin, who are going to try and sabotage you or put a hole in that surfboard, who are there for you unconditionally. And it was also very beautiful as well, because this blue butterfly just landed on the nose of the dog. And so for those of you who have a dog, if you're out walking and you see a butterfly cross your path, note what you're thinking. If some of you are attracting a lover and maybe you see someone who has a dog with them, that could be a very cute nod to this channeled message. And of course, it's not going to connect and relate to all of you, but there was definitely image of the dog in terms of an animal and a butterfly, a blue butterfly to be specific, okay? So getting back to the cards, we had the Page of Wands with the World, and then we had the Two of Swords. And I want to pull 2 cards for the Two of Swords to see where that indecision is or what's going on. And I found it interesting with the way that I have the cards laid out. That Two of Cups was above the Two of Swords, and then we had the Eight of Cups with the Two of Wands. So some of you are obviously making decisions on who you want in your life for sure. Some of you might be relieving relationships, contracts, job situations where you know it's no longer aligned. Because like I said, I feel like a lot of you know there's going to be this massive wave, this massive push of energy that's going to take you to the next level. Not everyone in your life is meant to go with you to that next path. If anything, you're actually slowing yourself down and delaying the process by being connected to all these other old frequencies, these stagnant relationships that are neither good nor bad. They're fine, but you know that you're about to see a lot of expansion. Hello. You literally have the World here and then the World Major Arcana. You're wrapping up this chapter. You're finishing off this part of your life to grab hold of everything that's going to be happening in Leo season. And you probably have even new ideas or new passions or ways you want to be pleasured or to be excited in all aspects of your life. And with Saturn currently in Aquarius, a lot of you have been working your ass off. A lot of work is going into what you're doing right now. Not everyone's going to be able to understand that and hold space for you accordingly. And plus, Aquarians are probably, if not one of the smartest signs in the entire zodiac. You have no time for people. So I think that's where the decision is. And a lot of you might have been doing this shedding a lot lately. It's like, I have to do this again, like leave this situation or this job or this relationship. It's like, yes, because you're going higher. And so you can stay at this level, or you know that something bigger is about to come. And I think there's also this element of independence as well. Some of you are still relying on people or still clocking into your 9 to 5 and not trusting that something bigger is coming, not trusting in yourself and your talents and what you're passionate about, because we're closing out this chapter. So I want you all to be very clear on what it is you want and who you want with you to go to this next chapter, okay? Astrologically speaking, I think it's fitting that we have this full moon next with the 8 of Cups, because we have that full moon in Capricorn on the 24th of June. So be very aware that during that full moon, that indecision or that choice may come very apparent, and you might be making that decision with greater ease at that point. And right now we have so much energy shifting and so many planets stationing either retrograde or stationing direct. We had Jupiter station retrograde during the solstice on the 20th. Mercury is going to be stationing direct on the 22nd, 23rd. And then we have Neptune stationing retrograde after that full moon. So there's a lot going on. So if things are feeling unclear or you have to make a big decision, I think the energy of that Capricorn full moon will definitely serve you well. But also note, Aquarius, especially if you have your Aquarius placements at around 12 to 15 degrees, that during July 1st to July 10th, we're going to have Venus and Mars in Leo opposing Saturn in Aquarius, and then those planets are going to be squaring Uranus in Taurus. So there is going to be a lot of friction. There's going to be a lot of opportunity for change and to shift you. And so I think that's, again, we're going to have to be making some hard decisions on who and what you want in your life moving forward, so that instead of this 2 of Cups being horizontal, you're only attracting the best relationships, the best clients, the best lovers into your life as you move forward into this next chapter, into Leo season, where we're going to be having 2 full moons in Aquarius. It's no joke. It's very rare. Okay. So let's see what else is coming through for Aquarius. Yeah, I just keep seeing stars, Aquarius. Like, I think I remember seeing at the end of the last challenge, it's like stars blinking in the sky. It's like, do not dim yourself. You're meant to shine. You're meant to lead the way right now. Jupiter is going to be going back into Aquarius on July 28th. So there's just so much energy that's propelling you, that's wanting you to succeed right now. All you have to do is make sure that you're only allowing in the appropriate energy, the appropriate relationships, the appropriate opportunities to set the foundation, to have that stability so you can ride the wave and be in that space for expansion. Also, I'm seeing the date of February 8th. So next Aquarius season, I feel like a lot of you may be moving into a lot more expansion, or what you're doing right now could culminate at that point. And if you're watching this and your birthday is February 8th, then that's even more of a affirmation that what you're doing is right on track. Good. Yeah, like the puppy, the dog, if some of you are wanting to get a dog or a puppy, that again kept coming through. A card fell, so I'm just going to grab it and I'll be right back. Yeah, so Aquarius, if some of you are also wanting to travel or potentially even move, we have that 3 of Wands coming in as well. Or some of you might just be seeking expansion, opportunity overseas, or to expand your reach to an international level. The thing with 3 of Wands is, because again, we have the Page of Wands, we have the 2 of Wands, and now we have the 3 of Wands. So you really are looking towards the future and what you're wanting. And oftentimes with the 3 of Wands, this speaks to travel or potentially moving to a different country, wanting to connect with people from foreign lands, to expand your knowledge, to expand your cultural reach and understanding as well. And then, I mean, then we have the Emperor and the Queen of Pentacles. So that's kind of what I've been feeling and relaying this whole message, Aquarius, is that you're coming into a lot of power, more money. People are going to want to come to you. You're holding all the coins. You're going to be able to nurture people. You're going to be leading people. You're going to be helping the entire collective expand. Remember, Saturn is going to be in Aquarius until March of 2023. We're still very much in this age of Aquarius, expanding boundaries, helping people to see through the smokescreen that a lot of different parties are putting in front of a lot of people right now. You have to make sure that even though it might be challenging and difficult, and you're continually shedding and growing, it might be very difficult, you might be drained, you might be exhausted, the right people are wanting to come into your auric field. You need to let go of any pretenses and any stagnant relationships that are not serving you. That choice is going to be there, probably around the full moon. So make your choices accordingly, because that expansion is coming for much more power and money for you to hold. Okay? So that is my reading, Aquarius. If this reading resonated and you want to say thank you, tips and donations are always appreciated. The link to our PayPal is in our bio. Please feel free to take another Aquarius that could benefit from this message. And if you want to book a one-on-one reading, we're now booking into mid-July. And just as a heads up, all of our prices will be increasing as of July 1st. So if you want to save a few coins, even if you want to book into later in the year, do so now and you'll be good to go. Okay? Thank you very much, Aquarius. I love you guys all. Honestly, look, Aquarians are rising up on my top favorite zodiac sign. The more and more I work through my own Saturn return in Aquarius. So keep shining, keep leading, keep being authentically you, and I'll see you for Leo season. Bye.